Hey guys, welcome to PJ's Coin Capers. So this is episode 52 of Look What I Found, and it's been a while. I haven't had a real chance to properly go through heaps of coins lately. It's just been a busy end of year for me. But I might as well show you what I have found and what I have been coming across, and it's good to sort of get an understanding of what people are finding in different areas of the country. So I'm based down in Melbourne, in the southeast region, and look, a lot of the coins that you guys were finding during COVID, I still am not finding. So things like the 75th anniversary of the $2 coin, of the of the end of World War II. I haven't found any of those. Also, not finding any of the firefighters' coins as yet. I know they have been found around Melbourne and certainly in Victoria. And the donation dollar is still one that hasn't come across my desk as yet. So this is what I am finding, and we'll go through that now. So if you've been following the channel for a while, I do try to keep some of the nicer coins that do come across that do have a little bit of age, and I like to make up sets and those kind of things. So this one, fairly nice condition. That is an 82. So I've kept that one, and it's nice to sort of save those coins that come across that are just high grade. All right, so plenty of the 2020 20-cent coins. So much so, I'm not going to keep them anymore. I think based on what I'm seeing from your finds and what you guys have come across, these seems to be fairly plentiful and possibly going to be a high mintage. That was just an armor guard roll that I didn't open because I did open some and they were just full of them. I'll probably just keep this for now. And look, even though it's high mintage, potentially this will still be worth more than $4 in the future. So I'll just hang on to that for now. I'm not going to keep many of them, but I'll possibly keep those ones there that I do have. I did put one of these ones into my collection as pretty much uncirculated coin, and that does add to my 20-cent coin collection. Alright, the other 20-cent coins that I found, and I find them very difficult to find, but the 2001 Federation coins, I keep each and every one of those. Mintages do vary a little bit from state to state, but that's the Victorian one there, and anywhere from around, say, the low twos to the high twos would be the sort of the mintage range. So there's a Victorian one, and this is the Canberra one. So all these ones, a little bit grubby, that one, from 2001. The other 20-cent coin that I came across this week was from 2017. These ones were from the newspapers. So the newspapers had, you could basically go into the news agents and pick up coins that came along with your paper, and they had probably about I'm not sure, maybe about 14 or 15 different coins over a number of weeks that you could collect, and this would have been one that's come out of that and been put into circulation at some stage. That's the Star of Gallantry. Alright, so yeah, hasn't shown much wear, and it's a 2017 20-cent coin. So that became a keeper. Still finding a number of the A to Z coins. I really do feel like they've slowed down a fair bit, and we know their mintage is somewhere around, well, the high, probably high 300,000s of each of them. So technically they're each a very low mintage coin, but we're yet to see any real price movement, and I'm not sure that we will, but I'm still keeping them as of now, and whilst they're still in reasonable condition, I'll keep them, because there will be people in the future who will want them, and look, yeah, it's a tough one. I wouldn't keep too many of them. Alright, so another one of the keepers, I actually found two. One is in poor condition, which will probably go back into circulation, to be honest, but a 2014 Mob of Ruse, just over 1 million of these, and certainly worth more than $1, but not an easy sell, to be honest. It's it's a bit of a sleeper coin, and I think it'll be a sleeper coin for probably at least another 10 more years or so, until sometime in the future when people realize that they're not able to find them as easily. The next one there is a 100 Years of Anzac. Now, I generally, they're all fairly low mintage except for the 2014 version, but this is the 2015, which is the lowest one. And I do let these go by nowadays, but when you find them in this kind of condition, I do keep them. So that's why that one became a keeper. So I think that mintage was around the 1.5 million from memory. Now, these are always going to be a keeper in any sort of condition. And this is the 2016 Changeover Coin. This is probably the worst condition one that I've found. And you can see that it's really starting to be very dull, lacking in detail, and not much luster or shine about it. So that one there is still a keeper because they're not making any more of these, and with a mintage of just over 500,000, they're always going to be worth more than $1. Alright, 5 cent wise, I found 3 of the changeovers. So previously was the lowest minted 5 cent coin, just been pipped as of 2019, but this is a 2016 changeover. Mintages are very similar between the two coins, but I found 3 of those, and I did manage to find one of the 2019 JC 5 cent coin. So I'll be keeping those as well because they are the lowest minted 5 cent coin currently. Alright, the next couple of coins that I've come across are the only error coins that I found this week. And this one here is, we can see what's going on there. It's missing a fair bit of information, and you can see Australia and through to the date is quite difficult to see. Okay, so it's probably some sort of oil strike, or there was grease or something like that on the die when the coin was minted. Let's zoom in a little bit on that one just so you can have a close look. It is a 1968, and you can see Elizabeth II is fairly easy to read. It could also be a bit of wear, but it's unusual to wear just in the one spot as such, and it's a fairly low spot compared to the crown. So, and the opposite side is looking fairly normal, okay, and the rim is still showing a fair bit of detail for a coin of that age. So that's what makes me think it's possibly an oil strike coin. So that one there I hung on to, and the other one is a $2 coin with a rim cud. So you can see that there fairly clearly, bit of a bump there. And that one was a 2005, not in great condition or anything like that. I do tend to keep them, but I keep a few anyway. But really, they're in that sort of condition, they're not going to be really a heap of value added. But certainly it is an error coin and well worth hanging on to if you collect that type of error. All right, a couple of the Mr. Squiggle ones. The blackboard one was probably the highlight of that particular range, the colour-wise. A Possum Magic, a few of the Commonwealth Games, and the T20s. Okay, so yeah, not great finds as far as coloured coins go, and I did go through a fair few $2 coins. So I found one 2019 JC $2 coin and 4 of the 2020s. I may have found more and decided not to keep them. I can't remember anymore, but starting to feel that maybe these are going to be a fairly high mintage. And I can't remember whether you guys have been finding these and putting them back into circulation. I think they are going to be a plentiful coin, so I'm just keeping a few for now. And to finish off, we'll finish off with the 50 cent coins. And as I stated earlier, the mintage for the 20 cent coins is fairly similar to that of the 50 cent coins from 2001, being the Federation state coins. And this one here is probably one of my more difficult one to find. So it's the ACT one, the Australian Capital Territory coin. There it is there, 2001. And we also have the Victorian one. It's a little bit better condition, so they're good to make sets with, and certainly can be sold for more than face value. and this is a South Australian one, which is also a fairly difficult one for me to find. So very happy with those ones. And look, it's not the greatest of quality, but it is a 25th anniversary of decimal currency coins. So the ram's head, certainly a favourite amongst coin collectors. And that one there is from 1991. And look, it's not too bad. You do find better ones from time to time, but still, it's a fairly low mintage and a popular coin. Therefore, it is well worth collecting. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this little look at what I've been finding, and stay tuned. I've got another good video coming up very, very soon, within the next day or so, which I'll be going through more $20 notes, which I've got a stack of them. I haven't looked through them yet, but I'm looking forward to going through them and finding more, hopefully more low, as one of my viewers called it, printage. I like that word, low printage coins. Notes. So stay around for that one, and you'll see that one very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.